Okay guys, so today I'll be covering the desktop configuration of my .files. As I explained to you in the installation guide, my desktop configuration is done through org babel. It's essentially an org mode document with a bunch of headings and source code blocks. Now, if you followed my installation guide, you'll have this installed already, so I'll not go into the details of that. Also, a lot of my desktop configuration is just theme settings and just slightly modifying the defaults. So I'll be skimming through this. So if you have doubts, you can leave a comment and I'll make another separate video on that topic. And now starting with this, I think I explained this in the installation guide as well, but this is a tramp URL. What it allows you to do is, since this directory is controlled by root, to tangle into it, you need to act as do as. Now, tramp can also do a lot of other things, like it can help you access SSH files in a transparent manner, meaning they'll you'll be able to access them just like normal files. So you can read the tram documentation for that. Now starting with doas, this is the sudo replacement. This configuration says that my user can access root without a password and with the same environment variables. Without password is not technically secure, but this is just for demonstration purpose. Pacman, I copied the default configuration. The only thing that I changed was I enabled color and it increased the number of parallel downloads. Also, I enabled a chaotic AR. Same with Paru, I just changed the sudo application and I enabled bottom up. So let's say I search for hyper. The first result will be at the bottom. This is very helpful because sometimes you get a lot of results and it's annoying to have to scroll upwards. Reflector is okay. Wait, do this. Okay, it's I think you know it already. It helps you to update your mirrors uh, automatically based upon the speed. So this is that stuff. Look at this same thing again. TLP is the battery manager for Linux, or like a charging limiter or something. This is the settings that I was told are the best or are close to the best for a device that will mostly be plugged in. So it will start charging after 75%, or meaning when it is lower than 75%, and it will stop charging when it is 100. Profile. So I'm just setting the name of the setting certain programs, setting the path for local binary files, go binary files, and pnpm binary files. Okay, now this I copied this from the documentation, but basically what this does is it allows your GPG agent to act as your SSH agent, so that you don't have to run two different key agents, which is annoying. Now, what the SSH agent allows you to do is basically it saves you from having to enter your SSH key again and again for every single operation. And this same thing is done by the GPG agent for the GPG keys. But okay, sorry, but this allows your GPG agent to also function as your SSH agent. Okay. Now, okay, yeah, ZSH. I copied this theme from the Cat Pigeon website. Just variables for themes, not interesting. Sourcing the profile, enabling colors. Now, okay, now this is basic stuff. For ignoring duplicates, uh, thing is I don't care that much about the exact chronological order of the commands, and because duplicates will truncate from the back, meaning from older commands, it's fine for me. Ignore space. So basically, it hides. If you start your command with a space, it will hide it. It's useful when you're entering like a password. Share history. So this is interesting. Let's say I run command one and I get the command one in this terminal instantly. It's not exactly instant because here I don't get command two because I have to run a command or just press enter once for it to happen, but it's still nice. Some people may find this annoying, so that's fine. Auto cd, like if I write files, it just goes into the directory directly. Extended glob, I'm not sure what exact changes this is doing, but it just gives you extra wildcard functionality. That's that's all I know about it. Here, this is just initializing the completion system. I don't exactly understand what this means, what this does, but I copied it from the zsh install daemon wizard thing. Now, this sets the key bindings to be Vim key bindings, or similar to Vim key bindings. Here, this makes it so that the home key goes to the start of the line and end key goes to the end of the line. It does the same thing in vi command mode. So, meaning here it is an insert and this is in command mode. This is for the up key. So, if I run go and I'm pressing the up key, it's showing me all the commands with go in them anywhere, not just at the start. And this is the weird V is for the down arrow key. Here I'm setting Vim key bindings for the menu selection. So mhm, if I just go, I can use HJKL to navigate this. Now I cannot type HJKL, but that's fine. You can just do backspace and then type whatever. Plugins. So one, this is just uh, the local helper that I have. Where okay, here it just changes the uh, syntax highlighting to be with the cat fusion theme. Here, so substring search. That's what I said. It allows you to search in the history for all commands that have a certain substring, not just at the start. This is syntax highlighting, completions, and auto suggestions. Now, what completions means is you if you type f lsfi and you can okay wait sorry if you type ls you get all of these suggestions, but auto suggestion is if you get ls you kind of get this uh, prescient type of thing from the history. Hope that makes sense. Vi mode is uh, I'm not sure what exactly it changes, but it makes it better. That's all I remember. This is the starship prompt. You know this already probably. Again, this is copied from the docs with slight changes, or from the catfusion website. Sorry. Btop is like a bpytop replacement for which is written in Rust or some other faster language. Both of these are copied with very very slight changes. They are not interesting. Okay, font config. Now, and the thing is, it's a bit tricky to get this working right, but the way I have set it up, it is working. So, uh, so firstly, if it's Arabic, it just goes to this uh, font directly. For both, for serif and sans serif, because those that doesn't really make sense in Arabic, or it may be there, but I'm not sure. Okay, now for sans serif, if the language is not specified, then it goes to Roboto, then the emoji font, then the Arabic. Same for the serif, just goes to Ibijaramon and then these two. And for monospace, it goes to JetBrains mono. My maps. Now, this is just setting the default openers for different file types and different protocols or URLs. There's just one thing interesting here is that uh, the Emacs client mail to handler, there's something wrong with the way it escapes it, or I'm doing something wrong in while using it. But if you, let's say I do xtg open mail to and this, now it apparently it has to uh, escape it in a very specific way so that the elist function catches all of the uh, characters, meaning let's say the at the rate and the if let's say if there's some weird character in the string, it should be able to escape it, but it's not doing it properly. So I have this helper thing, but it's a temporary thing. It should be fixed sometime soon, so I'm not going to explain this right now. Okay, GPG agent, this is just setting the cache time. uh, Allow loopback main entry. That this allows getting the password from the Emacs mini buffer. So instead of getting like a GUI pop-up, you get it in the mini buffer. I think this will also be covered in the Emacs configuration explanation. So don't worry if you're not understanding. For Git, I'm just setting the credentials for the configuration for Git send email. Nothing interesting. I'm just setting the annotate to yes. You can check the Git docs for that, or you can check this website. Um, mhm. Okay, so Drew DeWalt, he makes good websites like this, short websites with explanations. Okay, and now credential. Uh, I do not want to have to enter the email password every time I want to send an email. So I have it integrated with. Uh, I have this thing called Git credential, and there's another thing called Git pass helper or pass Git helper. I'm integrating them so that it will automatically fetch the password from my password store. By password store, I mean the okay. Wait, there's this number the guy has. Uh, Wait. Okay, this one, the Unix password manager. Okay, for polling, I'm setting it to always rebase. If you don't know what that is, just check this website. He explains the stuff again by Rudy Walt. It basically says that okay here that for this domain and port combo, get the password from this path from the password store. On the foot is the terminal. Again, this is basic stuff. Theme I'm not going to cover again. Now here I'm trying my best to make it Vim like with some sane modifications. Okay, now this is some weird stuff here with the Wayland session. When the desktop environment or the login manager or display manager or compositor or whatever it starts up, it should start this graphical session so that a certain services which depend on the graphical session they can be started, but apparently it doesn't work with the combo that I'm using, which is SDDM and Hyperland. So I have to do like a little workaround with this. I don't exactly understand it, but this is working for now. Okay, now I have the main Hyperland. I'm just setting variables for the theme. Not interesting. Or I mean, you can copy them. It's like I can. There's no point in covering line by line. Okay, a first line you can just ignore because there was this ghost monitor which was causing trouble. So I just disabled it. Exec once equals to startup. Just remember that this will run startup on startup. This is a binary, not a binary, but like a shell script here. I'll cover this at the end because all the scripts are at the end. Here I'm setting the cursors. This is a whole bunch of variables to make programs use Wayland. These are copied from different parts of the documentation. This makes X-Wayland applications look prettier, but they have a slightly smaller font size. So, I mean, it works well enough for me. Here, this is just standard stuff. Nothing interesting, nothing interesting. X-ray, you might like X-ray. So, mm, let's uh, now logically it should show the blurred version of this text, but with X-ray enabled, it will directly show the background. Some people liked it, some people don't. That's fine.